What's going on, YouTube? Welcome in. Today we got a beautiful build for you. Today we're building in the Lian Evo, and you're like, Stan, didn't you just build this like a week or two ago? Well, we do, because it's still one of the best cases on the market in terms of dual chamber design, looks, aesthetic, everything. It's a great case. And today we've got the biggest card of them all, the RTX 5090. And of course, we got to pair it with one of the best CPUs in the market, the Ryzen 7 9000X3D. We're putting it all on our favorite motherboard, which is the X870 Tomahawk, which is an outstanding motherboard in terms of performance and reliability. We've got fans galore in the beautiful SL Infinity fans coming over from Lian as well. We'll be cooling it with the Lian Galahad 2 cooler with the SL Infinity fans as well. We have 64 gigs of RAM going into today's system and 6000 CL30 timings from G.Skill and the Ripjaws M5 RGB, which is absolutely stunning. And we've got a 4 terabyte drive coming in today's build, coming over from Kingston, and the beautiful Fury 4 terabyte drive as well. Absolutely beautiful build. Let us know what you think down below in the comments. Make sure to hit that like button to help us with the algorithm. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well if you want to see more beautiful pieces like this ending up over in your YouTube algorithm. You want to catch us live, unedited, raw like it is right now as I butchered this extremely long and messed up intro. You join us any Monday, Wednesday, or Friday over to our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints, where we stream around 11 a.m. Eastern, and we hope to see you soon. All right. Get everything off the table we don't need. Look at that 5090. Fans over the side. Motherboard off the top, leave the cooler out. Drop the case down. Oh, it's heavy. All right. All right, let's go top down chat. Let's get started on the motherboard. Beautiful Tomahawk board. I know Mason will be happy. This is orders from Mason today. I know he was excited. I think he messaged us here last week. He's been super patient. Everybody's been patient. I appreciate that. 5090s were not available, then boom. We've been yelling at MSI to get us 5090s, and I think they dropped like two dozen available in the last like week. They come out of the woodwork for us. Let me take a look at the socket, make sure we're still good. I'm not gonna put the CPU in. Okay, no bent pins. Latch it back down, that way we're good to go. We will drop the 4 terabyte drive in. 4 terabyte Fury drive today. You've been patient, Beard of Amp. No. No one hasn't been impatient. We've had 1 or 2 people who have been impatient. And we've even covered like the difference because they prepaid like for the 5090 after we got pricing from MSI, and then the pricing went up, and we didn't ask them for any more money. We covered it for them, and they're still being impatient. Like some people, like some people who are impatient and rude, and there's people who are patient and appreciative. You know, it's pretty much what you want right here. The beautiful Ripjaws M5, 6000 CL30, 64 gig kit. There we go. There's 1 stick going in. I know you were just literally talking with AJ. I was watching the thread a little bit this morning while I was getting ready. But yeah, it's a nice setup. All the extra parts. It is pre-applied. Check pre-applied. Nope, not pre-applied. So we will need the thermal paste out. We've got our standoffs for the cooler. The market, our market, I feel like has been super affected in the last few weeks. We were super busy, and then we got honestly scary slow last week. I was like, yo, what's going on? After we just bought a ton of product to stock the shelves that we needed. Wasn't the best kind of week to turn around and have, but you know, we're here. Beautiful board. We are, again, waiting for that CPU. It should be here any second. Come on, UPS, where are you at? We have our 4 terabyte drive down in our NVMe slot 1. We've got our 64 gigs of 6000 CL30 Ripjaws M5 RGB RAM on the beautiful X870 Tomahawk board. Our standoffs are in place for that Lian Galahad 2 cooler, which should look absolutely stunning. We'll leave everything as is for now. And we'll drop that CPU in here shortly when it comes in off the truck. Let's slide this aside and let's get that beautiful case out. That Lian Evo RGB case. I'm gonna get everything going here. We got plenty of cable managed to get started on, so even if the CPU comes in an hour, we'll still be building. All right, there it is, chat. One of the favorite cases here on the channel. People love building with this. That is the Lian Evo. This case does have all RGB. Yeah, if you're looking at a very similar system like this, now is time to order because we have them. Oh, man, it's coming today? Okay. Because we actually have 90s. Like, we have an additional allocation of 90s that came in today. And I don't think, I was telling AJ a few minutes ago, I don't think we're going to see any more availability, probably till July after today. So we're trying to, anybody who's interested, now is the time. And if people want to order, like, we have the parts, which is good. Usually it's hit or miss, you know, availability. Right now is the time to get it in. Beautiful case. I will need the light today because, like I said before, chat, it gets dark back here. Pop this out. These are our block offs for the side. And these removed, like SSDs, things like that. We're putting fans on the side, those beautiful Infinity fans. There we go. That in there, so into the motherboard box. All right, we're gonna get our case, or sorry, our case, put our motherboard installed, chat. I'm gonna go top down. This bad boy in. Ryan, as soon as UPS gets here, you let me know. Your screws, your sag bracket today. Anti-sag bracket. All right, so if you're wondering what we're doing right here, this is the anti-sag bracket we're putting for the GPU support. We'll hand torque it here in a second. There we go. All right. There it is, our sag bracket. Both are into the chassis, the case. You don't need that piece. Extra, extra. Padding on this, you push the button, boom. There's our bracket. There's anti. People have been asking on YouTube. This is the anti-sag bracket for your Evo case. It's already assembled. You put padding right here. Now it's put onto the case. People are like, "Why do you guys do them?" I'm like, "Yeah, we do." Here we go. Let's do it on stream so people can see it. Extra, what, minute or two to put it in? Guys got to watch it. Let's do it right there. All right, let me put the little padding on here for the support. There it is. Your GPU, so it's not rubbing. There it is, all on. All right, all the extras go into the little container here. I keep hearing things outside. It's like, is that it? Yes! Let's go. UPS is here. It's time. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful box. AJ knows it's a beautiful box. Grab the CPU for Mason's build today. All right, down here we go, the 9000 X3D. Looking great. Plop this down, up and in we go. All right, keep this with the box. Customer has a retail box. We'll keep the 9000 X3D in there so it's not a tray. Looking beautiful. That's what we needed to see. All right, get that done. We'll start working on the cable management, chat. This build's up there. I believe this build's in the around 5K range. There's our USB-C, next will be Type-C. Thanks for the follows, guys, coming in. Mermonster, thanks for the follow as well. Welcome in, guys. How we doing today?
Let's get ready to build.
All the follows coming in. People just hanging out, joining the chat today. Type-C. The thing that's hard about this bracket is it makes it hard to get these cables in, but it's not too bad. There we go. Those are in. All right, we have our HD audio. Let's get these in. We're gonna work on fans, chat. We got a lot of fans. All the fans. These are our RGB from the case. We're actually going to tie this into the SL Infinity controller. We're going to get these in, then we'll start working on the fans, then we're going to work on our power supply, and then we're going to end with a cooler. Actually, we'll put the cooler, then we'll probably go to power supply after the cooler. So I'm going to keep everything nice and tidy back here today. It just got the price for the value for the performance it's really unbeatable right now in the space. And we love a lot of other brands, but man, the TOMAHAWK has just been really good to us. Strix is really good too, but for the price, it beats it. Performance and the price, it beats it, so. All right, some screws. We're not doing reverse fans because obviously, if you guys know, AJ just hinted to, the SL fans have been in and out religiously, so right now we're just doing standard fans on the side, the reverse on the side here. So look phenomenal. We're gonna definitely intake on a hotter system. Actually, don't like taking the rack out. I like leaving them in for this. There we go. We're on the bottom fans next, chat. Fans there. I will give the extra controller to the customer so they have it in case theirs ever goes out on them. In the box there. All right. There we go. Now we're home. There we go. All right. Work on the cooler, chat. I am not going to take the tray out up top. I like putting it in the cooler and then screwing it in. It's just easier, honestly. So we're going to top down, work on the cooler, and then we're going to work on the power supply after that. Actually, the RGB hub, then the power supply. If in this, need thermal paste. There we go. All right, here, bracket off. Or I'll show you guys a close-up when we get this mounted here in a second. Come on, if I get this bracket off. Some of these are really finicky. Jeez, that was on tight. get the AMD brackets. There you go. Okay. Fix those cables in a second. I'm just going to start quickly torquing this. I realized it was off. I was looking up and I didn't notice it was off. It's all torqued in. The top lifts it up really quick. So I run my cables, do my cable runs. So what I have up here is I have RGB and the pump headers. One, give me a second, chat, I'm just working on this and I'll show you what we're looking at. Okay, good. I need to get the hub out because I need to run this to CPU header. All right, almost there, ready to show you where we're at, chat. Give me 1 second. We're gonna put the pump in a minute. Sorry, put the rad on in a minute. Pump headers in, CPU headers in, all right. Up and in. My screws. It's in place. Wires are in. Yeah, all right. Spin this around so you can see it. Cable management and the pump will be next. Go. Our cable management and the hub, sorry, the RGB hub will be next. Looking good. All right, we have RGB, SATA, 4 SATA today. Okay, once we get this hub in, we're gonna move on to the power, on the power supply, chat. We're almost done. Should run the hub and the power lines, and run SATA, things like that here in a second. 1 and 2 right here, yep. One's gonna be for the pump header, and one's gonna be for the hub. There's 1, 2, both the RGBs are in. There's SATA, sorry, USB for the controller. You definitely save some money by doing less on the cosmetic side. I mean, when you start getting fancy with things like this, like today, you definitely tack on price, case, stuff like that. We can make some really cool things happen. Like we have some really good options for that. That's why Expert Build Consult. The consultations are really good because our team can walk you through expectations, deliverables, value, things like that of what you can get at a really good system without having to go to like buying a lot of higher end parts. You know, you can still get a lot of really nice aesthetics without having to spend money on like lean stuff. Because lean stuff gets pricey. But some people want it. You know, some people just, I want that. That's what I want. So all right, we can do that. You know, there's SATA going in, and then we're moving on to getting the hub in. So there's our USB. Get the hub in, and then we're going to move on to our power supply. See, the hub is actually going to levitate kind of here nicely. It's all tied in. Oh, time the power supply. You can see cables are looking good. Tie the power supply on the back. Whew. It does go behind the motherboard, yep. All right, let's get the rest of this power supply in. That's gonna be the next part, chat. We move on into the GPU. 1250 watt power supply today, guys. 1250 watt power supply, ATX 3.1, PCIe 5.1. Power supply is out from MSI. Let's get our cables. We need SATA galore today. 4 SATA powers. 4 SATA power. CPU 1, SATA. 24-pin main. 12-volt high power for the GPU. UPS 2. Our SATA right here. Going to run the motherboard box. Power cable. There we go. Here's our single PCIe here. Additional PCIe power to the motherboard. Just dialing that in. There we go. All set there. All right, so getting these connected. Chat, I'm gonna run the EPS right now. I am gonna pre-run the cables and then wanna work on cable management after and once we get plugged in. That's in. All right, PCIe. Okay, SATA. It's the fun part, chat. 1 there, 2 there. We do builds without GPUs, yep, all the time. Got a couple going out this week. Got 2 or 3 going out this week though without GPUs. We have a configurator, like an AMD configurator on our website. If you want to just build without it, if you have, like, say you have a GPU, you want us to build without it, we can do that for you. Plug this in. I'm just plugging all our SATA in, chat, and then we're gonna get ready to put the power supply in the back. All right, once I show you what we're doing, chat, you'll see what I was doing here. I was just trying to dial everything in the back, nice and clean and tidy. Slide this over. All right, cables are in. All right, run this up and over. All in there. All right. Perfect. All right. This is the fun part. Now we get to dial all this into the power supply on the back. Plug it all in. There we go, all in. All right. Let's pop the power supply in. Ready to take the GPU out next chat. There you go. Oh, power supply's all in. Nice and neat. Sorry, the case in the way. But yeah. Cables all tucked in, zipped in the middle. Ready to go. All right. All right. You guys ready for this 5090 today, guys? 3-slot card today. Got our GPU, a 5090 today, a Ventus 3-fan OC overclock. Not a ton of RGB, but an absolutely beautiful card. Monstrosity of a 5090 today. The thunkage. Three, two, one. Heard that thunk. Up and over we go. All the power's in, just clears it. Like literally, we have just maybe that much space. You can see right here. Clear the cable. Glass that's right here in this channel. Just clears. All right, there it is, chat. Absolute monster today. What are we thinking? Guys ready to light it up? The back panel on, and let's light it up. Let's go.
Guys, thanks for coming in and liking another video here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, help us with the algorithm. Make sure people find us and see all the beautiful PCs we build. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button as well. Remember, we build these systems live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday over on our Twitch channel at twitch.tv/stints. Come on over, hang out, chat it up with us, watch us build beautiful PCs for everybody in the community. And remember, let's go.